Oh, living the good life in Qatar. Welcome, guys.
Hey guys, and in this video we're going to talk about one of the smallest countries in the world, but it has the highest per capita income in the world. We're going to talk about Qatar and its capital, Doha. Where's Qatar located? It's located on a peninsula in the Persian Gulf. Its area is 11,500 kilometers, which is about half the size of the state of New Jersey. The population of the country is 2.8 million people, and the population of its capital, Doha, is 956,000 people. Today, Doha is known for its futuristic skyline and modern architecture inspired by Islamic design, such as the Limestone Museum of Islamic Art. Before coming here, I had this impression that everyone here must be extremely wealthy and that every other guy has a Ferrari. Well, of course, there's no shortage of luxury cars in the streets, as well as villas and yachts, but not to the extent that I was expecting. In fact, after 2 days, I only saw one Ferrari.
Hi.
Oh, hi! Welcome to Qatar!
Thank you very much.
Okay, goodbye. The locals here make up about 15% of the population, while the remaining 85 are foreign workers. The population is growing rapidly. High salaries in the oil, tourism, and construction industries are attracting a lot of foreigners. First, let's point out some cultural aspects. Qatar's legal system is a mixture of civil law and Sharia law. For example, adultery is punishable by 100 lashes. Wow, that must hurt. In some cases, Sharia-based family courts treat a woman's testimony as being worth half that of a man. Also, polygyny is permitted. If you are in Qatar, you're one of us, says a sign urging tourists to dress modestly. And I agree, a little bit of respect will go a long way. Foreigners should avoid public displays of affection, and women should keep their shoulders and knees covered. Alcohol consumption is limited, and it's limited to some 5-star hotels that are allowed to sell it. This hotel, Sheraton Grand, with a distinct pyramid shape, was the first 5-star hotel in the city, built all the way back in 1979. Today, the business district of Doha, the West Bay area, looks futuristic, and it's best seen from Corniche Promenade. This spectacular promenade stretches for 7 kilometers along the crescent-shaped bay. You can take a boat ride in the traditional dough boat. Should be fun. But surprisingly, the streets feel so empty. Why is that? I think it's because the city was designed for motorists. You either drive here or you use a taxi. Pedestrians are clearly not the biggest priority. To cross the road sometimes you have to wait for like 5 minutes for the traffic light to change. It's kind of frustrating. What's the recent history of Qatar? In the 19th and early 20th centuries, Qatar was part of the Ottoman Empire. Later, it was under the protectorate of Great Britain until it claimed its independence in 1971. Some 50 years ago, the main industries were fishing and pearl hunting. There is even a large oyster and pearl statue on the south end of the Corniche. But all of that changed once they discovered oil. Today, oil and gas industries account for 55% of the country's GDP. Qatar is lucky to have 1.5% of the world's proven oil reserves and 13% of the world's natural gas reserves. It's also the world's largest exporter of liquefied natural gas. Gas at the pump station is affordable. It's even cheaper than in the UAE. 45 cents per liter or $1.6 a gallon. The current Emir of Qatar is Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and you can see his portraits on many buildings. Actually, he's pretty young, he's just 39 years old. Those who are interested in the world news are probably familiar with Al Jazeera News Network, but few know that it was founded here in 1996 by the Qatari government. In June 2017, Qatar found itself in the middle of a diplomatic crisis when Saudi Arabia, along with Bahrain, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates and some other countries, severed all ties with Qatar, claiming that Qatar was supporting some bad guys and military groups aimed at destabilizing the region. They closed off their airspaces, territorial